Yo, what's up guys? Dusky Gaming here, and today I will bring you a top 5 heroes video for Castle Clash. Castle Clash, yeah, never mind. This is just my opinion, okay? My opinion on what I think is good and what I want myself. It's not my favorites, it's what I think is the best. Okay, let's get right into it. Number 5. Minotaur Chieftain. No, I don't have Mino myself, but I know he's good. No, he doesn't have that much damage. He has kind of low. And when I mean low, I mean actually pretty good damage, but compared to other very good legendaries such as Spirit Mage, Dracula, when there comes to damage, he's not that great. His skill, if you have him like 9 of 9 or 7 of 9 up there in your skill level, you can pretty much hit almost every single building, if not every single building, in a base. It rarely will be a one-shot, but often. But no, not often, but sometimes it's a one-shot. He reduces energy too. That's awesome. And he is a tank, which you can only buy for 150,000 gems, or you get him by getting 150,000 gems in total by buying them. And yeah, he is real good, but because of his low damage and slow attack speed, 1.5 seconds every attack, he doesn't make it any further than number 5. Let's go to number 4. Number 4, Spirit Mage, aka SM, or the Hooker from Sand 7. Links in the description. Okay. This hero is a high DPS hero. It has no cooldown on her skill, which makes her a huge damage dealer. At skill level 1, she deals around 200% damage to 2 different units, random. Even though it says nearby, it's not nearby, it's random over the whole map. And Spirit Mage does a lot of damage. And she can dish out much damage, as I just said, and when you have her level up, when you level up her skill, it's like 1 more unit per skill. That means skill level 1, 2 units, skill level 2, that's 2 units, no, 3 units, and skill level 3, that's 4 units, and so on to skill level 9 when you hit 10 enemies. And she goes like plus 20 to, I think it's plus 20% damage each hit. That's a lot. And with no cooldown, you can go on Mesa with a pumpkin nuke and you can just blast off all the buildings like no time. And she don't have a lot of she don't have a lot of HP, and but she has a lot of damage, as I just said, and yeah, you know, even though Spirit Mage costs 50,000 gems, she, in my opinion, she's worth it. Okay. Okay. That's it for number 4. She didn't make it further up because of her low health. So let's head to number 3. Number 3, Cupid. I have not tried Cupid myself, but I have heard that it's a great hero. I have seen from my guildmates that it's really good. It shines in Mesa, it shines in Arena, it shines probably everywhere. But the 2 next heroes shines more. Okay, first off, decent attack and decent, decent damage and decent hit points. And his skill, even though he is a healer, he doesn't heal. He just buffs. First of all, like skill level 1, he adds for every proc plus 10% damage and plus 10 energy to the energy bar. If you don't know, when heroes hit, they earn 15 energy, and that's Cupid, only level 1 skill, 1 of 9. It lasts for 6 seconds, and it's a 6-second cooldown. Okay. For every skill level you get it up, it is plus 5% damage and plus 5 energy for every level. Okay, and when Cupid proc, you see a heart over your current you see a heart over the heroes that he buffs. And I forgot to mention that I think it's not every level, but in some levels, from skill levels, he can buff 1 more hero each time. And if you have 5 of 5 revitalize on Cupid, and you have 3 of 5 revitalize on everyone else in your team, and you have like skill level 7 or 9 or so, it makes them all 5 of 5 revitalize, because he gives out energy, so your whole team can proc at once. That's great. And Cupid is really hard to get. It's a gem only hero. You have to roll him for gems or by getting the events. Pretty decent hero, And let's go over to number 2. Number 2, Flat Dracula. Okay, now we are getting to the really awesome heroes. As you can see on the screen right now, you can see the purple sort of tornado thing. That's Vlad Dracula making it. It doesn't only damage, but it damages all around him. the reason why you should pick Flat Dracula instead of Immortep. Because even though Immortep does more damage when he procs, is because Flat Dracula is guaranteed to hit everything around it, while Immortep is has only a chance to do it. When it comes to damage, it has very good damage. It's not as good as Spirit Mage, but it's really good. And his health is really good too. It's a tankable hero. And another good reason why it's a tankable hero is because when he procs, he heals himself by the damage he is dealing out. And that means like damage dealt to living things, not to buildings. As you can see, when it pops up around 3000 in green around his head, that's himself healing because he does that damage to the boss. And if you are on HBM, like on wave 5 in HBMJ, for example, and you have the one hit point left, and you have still the dragon and Pumpkin Duke still trying to kill your Flat Dracula. Have no fear, because if he procs, he's going to kill all the troops around himself and heal himself. That means one proc and you have full health. And that is what makes him the king of HBM. Whatever you say, he is the king of HBM. Okay? Because, you can basically kill the whole wave with just one proc. Because, as I said earlier, he damages everything. And he has great damage too. So, those heroes will be dead. Or not dead instantly, but when if they survive, they won't have much HP left when he's done. And he kills all the troops, like 1 or 2 shots. And really, really awesome. In HBM, yeah, great damage, but he's the king of HBM. And in Mesa, yeah, because of his great damage. But he has a cooldown, so you can't chain proc as you can with Immortep. But he's really great. Anyway, what you say, okay? So Flat Dracula is my favorite hero of those I have. And yeah, let's head to our number 1. Number 1, Marauder. Wait, Marauder? No, I'm just kidding with that. Yeah, number 1 is Pumpkin Duke. Yeah, you guessed it. It's of course Pumpkin Duke. Just look into his eyes, Okay, Pumpkin Duke. This is the hero of all heroes. It's a gem only hero. It's hard to get, but it's not that hard as Cupid, but it's like quintillion the times as important as Cupid and all those other heroes combined. Because it doesn't matter if you have every hero in the goddamn game if you don't have Pumpkin Duke, because they drop just one Pumpkin Duke and you're screwed, because Pumpkin Duke boosts everyone on your team's damage, damage speed, or attack speed, and movement speed. So you can, drop down a Pumpkin Duke and follow up by a Spirit Mage or a another hero, and you will see that that other hero will be like 10 times as good as it was. And his Pumpkin Duke's buff lasts for 8 seconds, and yeah. And the thing that makes him so good is because he has no cooldown time. You can stack his ability over and over again and it will never stop, you know. Like if you go against a boss. Example, daily boss fight. Like your Pumpkin Duke procs once. Then it will last for 8 seconds. With example of 9 of 9, that means 50% attack bonus. You like proc once, and then you will have 50% bonus. And after you get the 50% bonus, you will use your no, not use your, you know, then you have like 1 or 2 seconds of then he will proc faster the next time. And when he procs faster the next time, you know, like the first 50% makes him proc 50% faster. And if you like have the 50% boost, you are almost guaranteed to proc one more time before the 8 seconds run out. That means like 75% plus for like 2 seconds, and after that you have 50%. That means it is faster to, you know, get a double one next time. That means you have like 2 seconds of no, let's say you have like 2 seconds of 75, you know, and then it goes back to 50% because of that second one. You will get the double one back very fast because, you know, you already have some bit of extra from the double you had. And then you have like 2 seconds, and the next time you have like 4 seconds of double, and after a while you can get triple effect, which means you have like 2 seconds of triple, and then 4 seconds, and then 6 seconds, and you can eventually get 4 stacks, and it continues like that. You can keep going forever. And when it comes to Mesa, you can have 4 Pumpkin Dukes on your team. That means, you know, there's a limit of how many times they can stack, but you know, like if the limit is 10 times, you can stack all of them on top of each other, and like 40 times or something, I think so. And you know, that makes him the best hero in the game. And if you have Berserk, like 5 of 5 Berserk, that means you have plus 30% attack speed. That means he procs even faster, and it that 30% plus attack speed from the beginning stacks up because of the that stacks up because of the boost, the buff the Pumpkin Duke gives. And it doesn't stack on other heroes, but or if they have Berserk, they stack on those two. But you know, like if Pumpkin Duke has 3 of 5 Berserk, like you know, 3 of 5 Berserk, you know, and he procs, it doesn't mean that the other heroes proc more than like 50% faster. That's only for Pumpkin Duke. And yeah, Pumpkin Duke can be used anywhere. Okay, I say anywhere because basically anywhere. And you want Pumpkin Duke because you just want it. I explained it. I don't want to explain it again. But that's basically it for my countdown. And here is some other great heroes, which is really good, but didn't make it to the top 5. That's Imo. That means Immortep, because of his great damage, like in Mesa and stuff. And you have like Druid because of his heals. You have Ares. He is the king of the arena because he like prevents other heroes from proccing. And you have Orcsbane, which has huge amounts of health and heals when you procs. And you have Death Knight, which like in the Mesa run you just saw, like makes the boss unable to stun those heroes that are affected. And that's really good if you include Pumpkin Duke in that, because then Pumpkin Duke can keep proccing and over again. But yeah, be sure to leave a like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace out.